living the life. Yes, but living the life. Yes, but living the life. Yes, but.
Ciao, and welcome back to Living the Life. Yes, but. And this is gonna be my second day in the United States of America. So after I slept in the bed, in the cold, with 3 jackets on, socks, long pants, and everything I could on my body, I woke up. It was January 2nd, 2023, and the coach, the one that was supposed to come get me at the airport, come get me for breakfast. And that's when I first met JT. I love you, JT. You're the best coach ever. We didn't start great that night, but then I love the time spent with you. So JT comes get me for coffee and bring me to breakfast, and he shows the city of San Francisco. Not the best weather, very foggy. A little bit started raining as well. And so that was the welcome of the city of San Francisco. And I understood that would have been the weather for the next month. I'm around the city. It looks beautiful, but not really actually, because the weather was so bad that didn't help at all. And JT talks to me about what is the plan of the season, what is the plan of the week, and that scared me a lot. I was used to practice 2 hours a day at night after I would go to college, university in Italy to do my homework, and then would go to practice at night for 2 hours. Didn't do too much of gym because my time was limited. He talks about the practice times and the week, and I'm completely scared. Weights in the gym at 7 a.m. I couldn't believe it. When he said 7 a.m., I thought he was joking. I used to practice sometimes at home in Italy at 9 a.m. and to me that looked like, oh my God, I cannot wake up that early. But here, 7 a.m. gym, couldn't believe that. Then he talks about all the opportunities that we have, actually great opportunities because we had a whole team of sports psychologists. We had 3 trainers. We had the fitness coach. We had tennis coach, assistant coach. We had all the training room with hot tub, cold tub. We could get massage. Yeah, massage, not really, because the trainers in the US, this is one of the biggest differences. In Europe, you're used to go to the physiotherapist, get a massage, feel better. In the US, that doesn't work in that way. The training room usually are small. You don't have so much time with your trainer. And they don't like if you ask for a massage. They treat it like, it's not something we do. They prefer to use cups, use other type of techniques, but not massage. I don't know why. That's what I felt the most. It was the most useful for me, but here it's different, and that's what we are going to talk about in the next episodes as well. And so, yeah, JT talks about the plan, and this is actually then what happened, because I'm going to tell you the whole month was exactly what he said, and that's why I was scared, and that's why the first month was a nightmare. I'm telling you, the first month, it rained every day. I saw the sun the first day in San Francisco on January 27th, and I was about to go back home because no sun, and especially we didn't have any indoor courts. So to practice in tennis, you need or the court to be dry or indoor courts. So we used to go to practice on the only time available in this big sport facility south of San Francisco, 30-40 minutes away of the city. And we used to go before it would open for normal people. And so practice started at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. I would wake up at 4:30, 4:20 because then we had to travel there. 6 a.m. At 6 a.m. I cannot even keep my eyes open. I cannot play tennis. And that happened for a whole month. I couldn't believe it, especially the first week. One day I still remember JT sending a message in the group chat, and the coach said, guys, we are lucky. We're going to have the courts dry at 12. We can go back to the course and practice again. I couldn't believe it. I texted immediately the coach, "Hey, coach, sorry. Can I please take the day off? I have to go to class." By the way, didn't get the day off, went to practice. So just to give you an idea, this was a job and I did not understand that before going there. So if you're about to go play college, you're thinking about it, get ready that if you go to Division 1 school, it's going to be your job. Yes, they say your priority is being in class, but in your head and in your day, the priority will be playing your sport, and be ready for that. If you're not, you're going to struggle a lot at the beginning, as how I did, because it was my job full time and I was not ready for it. I thought, I'm going there, I'm going to study master, get my experience, we'll go back home after 2 years, maybe even before. I had fun playing tennis. This was not what happened. First of all, I'm still here and it's been 3 years. You will understand why and how in the next episodes. Second, yes, I did study a lot. It was great learning experience on the academic side, but I played a lot of tennis, a lot of time in the gym, a lot of time on the courts. Be ready for that. Get your body ready for that, because I've always had problems physically, so I was not ready in the first month. And that's why then, little spoiler, my first season didn't go great. I was not ready for it. So if you're going to the US, if you're thinking about it, get ready physically before going there. This was my episode. The next ones, we're going to talk about other story that happened to me. Sometimes happy, sometimes less. But maybe you're starting to understand why this is not just a dream. It is a great opportunity. I am living the life. Yes, but. Grazie and ciao. Alla prossima.
Living the